Hello, this is John with Coach.Win. Each week, the coaches at Coach.Win get together and share best practices. We share articles we've written, articles we've read, and other sources of information that we think are valuable. We're going to be creating those into a podcast. Because we believe so much in AI, we're going to let the podcast be created by us uploading all those articles and have it automatically recorded. So while the voices you're about to hear are AI, the content behind it is all generated by the coaches at Coach.Win. Enjoy the podcast.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're diving into AI today. Specifically, how it can create that spiraling upward effect in a business.
Yeah, that's a really interesting concept.
It is.
And you've brought some super interesting materials to work from.
I have. I've got marketing materials from a business coach who specializes in AI integration,
Okay.
a transcript of a presentation,
Cool.
even a tech summit interview with the same guy.
Wow. So we've got a lot to unpack.
Yeah. And, our listeners looking for the practical stuff.
Yeah,
How to unlock that real growth using AI.
absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, so first things first, this idea of spiraling upward,
Yeah.
it's not just about implementing one AI project.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about creating a system.
It really is. It's a continuous improvement cycle.
So it builds momentum.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm intrigued,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
can we back up for a second?
Sure.
Define spiraling upward.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Let's ground this concept a little bit.
Okay.
So imagine a company integrates AI, not to replace their people,
Hope
but to augment them,
Yeah,
make them even better.
got it.
They might start with a problem, like streamlining customer support.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe they create a knowledge base powered by AI.
Interesting.
Now their human agents are freed up.
Makes sense.
They can handle more complex issues.
Right.
Customers are happier.
Yeah.
They leave better reviews.
Okay, I see where this is going.
That leads to more AI investment. Maybe they personalize marketing messages.
So they attract even more customers.
Exactly. The team thrives and they tackle bigger challenges with AI.
Okay, so that's the spiral.
That's it. Each success fuels the next one.
It's like a snowball effect.
Kind of. But instead of just growing bigger, it's about getting better.
Better and better.
Right.
Got it. So what I'm hearing is spiraling upward hinges on humans and AI working together.
Yes. And this is where that digital teammates analogy comes in.
Okay. Yeah, the business coach talks about that.
He does. He even mentions companies giving their AI tools names,
What? Really?
like Max.
Oh, that's interesting.
It really highlights that human element.
Okay.
AI is like a new employee.
I like that.
It needs training and guidance.
To reach its full potential.
Exactly.
So that mindset shift is crucial.
Absolutely.
It's not about fearing AI taking over.
Right.
It's seeing it as a partner.
Collaborative partner.
I like it.
Mm,
But let's get real for a second.
sure.
I'm sure you've encountered skepticism around AI.
Of course. It's new. It's scary to some people.
Is it really all it's cracked up to be?
That's a valid question. Any new technology has its growing pains.
Right.
There's that initial excitement.
Yeah.
Then you hit some bumps in the road.
Boy,
Things don't work perfectly right
I've
away.
been there.
And AI is no different.
Right.
Our coach actually describes this journey in a really interesting way.
Oh, how so?
He talks about moving from initial excitement to potential frustration,
Okay.
but then finally reaching a breakthrough.
Uh-huh.
He calls it early excitement.
Okay.
And then the joy of let's do more.
The joy of let's do more. I like that.
Yeah, it's catchy.
It is.
Mm.
It makes sense. I think about when I first started using voice assistants.
Yeah,
There was definitely a learning curve.
absolutely.
But once I figured it out,
Yeah,
it was seamless.
it became part of your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's the key to getting past that frustration with AI
Mm.
and reaching that joy of let's do more?
Well, our coach emphasizes certain human traits:
Like,
curiosity,
okay,
optimism, and determination.
interesting. So you
Yeah.
need that curiosity to explore what AI can do.
Right.
The optimism to believe it can make things better,
Yeah,
and the determination to push through when things get tough.
he got it.
So the right mindset is just as important as the right technology.
I think so. He also mentions forming an AI committee.
Yeah, what's that about? Is that about finding those people with those traits?
That's exactly it. You need a team that embodies those values.
Okay.
They can champion AI within the organization.
So they're like the internal AI champions.
Yes. They experiment, share their learnings, and help others overcome those hurdles.
That's a great takeaway. So we've got the right mindset.
Yeah.
We've got our team in place.
Yeah.
What's next? How do we actually start putting this digital teammate to work?
Well, one of the biggest misconceptions is that AI is this all-knowing oracle.
Oh,
It's actually a large language model,
okay.
not a large fact model.
So what does that mean?
It means we need to learn how to talk to it effectively.
So it's more about communication,
Yes.
collaboration.
Than just giving commands.
Okay.
The coach uses a really interesting equation to illustrate this.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
1 + 1 working together equals 3.
Okay. That makes
But
sense.
1 + AI + 1 + AI equals 10.
Wow. That's exponential.
Right. It's about combining human ingenuity with AI's capabilities.
I love that.
Yeah.
It really highlights how AI isn't about replacing jobs.
Right?
It's about amplifying our potential.
Exactly.
Right.
So where do we start applying this collaborative power?
Yeah, where do we start?
He suggests bringing AI into your meetings.
Really?
Treat it like a thought partner.
Interesting.
Imagine brainstorming with AI, getting its input on strategies,
Yeah.
even having it analyze data in real time.
So it fundamentally changes how we make decisions.
It can. It also changes the nature of work itself.
How so?
Think about content creation.
Okay.
Instead of starting from scratch, AI can generate first drafts.
So it's like having a superpowered assistant
Exactly. And it frees up your team.
to focus on the more strategic and creative stuff.
You got it.
Yeah.
But what about those who might be feeling overwhelmed?
I was just thinking that. It can seem pretty daunting
Oh,
to
absolutely.
implement AI.
That's where the importance of quick wins comes in.
Right. Small, impactful projects that deliver fast ROI.
Exactly. And they build momentum.
So you're proving the value of AI,
Right.
getting those early successes.
And that creates buy-in and excitement for bigger projects.
Got it. Do you have any examples of these quick wins in action?
Oh, yeah, tons. We'll dive into specific examples in the next part.
Okay, tease us a little bit.
Think about areas where AI can automate tasks or provide fast access to info.
Okay.
Things like faster first call resolution and technical support.
Oh, yeah, that would be huge.
After hours call answering that closes sales.
Wow.
Automated reservation systems with credit card checks.
Okay, I'm seeing the possibilities.
AI-driven email responses.
Makes sense.
Even AI-powered review of legal documents.
That's amazing.
Okay.
So we've got a lot to look forward to in the next part.
We do. But
Yeah.
before we jump into those examples,
Okay.
let's connect this back to spiraling upward.
Okay, good idea.
How do these quick wins contribute to that continuous improvement cycle? That's where things get really interesting.
All right, let's take a break right there.
Sounds good.
We'll be back in a moment to continue our deep dive.
I'm ready when you are. Welcome back to the deep dive. Before the break, we were talking about quick wins and how they fuel that spiraling upward effect.
Right, we were about to get into some real-world examples.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take that AI-powered technical support example.
Okay.
Faster first call resolution.
Yeah.
It doesn't just save the company time and money.
It's got to be good for customers, too.
Exactly. It leads to increased customer satisfaction.
Happy customers.
Happy customers. They're more likely to leave positive reviews, recommend the company to others,
Yeah.
and ultimately become those loyal repeat buyers.
Okay, so that initial quick win
Right.
with AI and technical support
Yeah,
creates this ripple effect
it does.
that impacts marketing,
Uh-huh.
sales,
Yeah.
even customer retention.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's not just about improving one area.
Right.
It's about this positive feedback loop.
Across the entire business.
That's what drives that spiraling upward momentum.
Exactly. And, it doesn't stop there. Let's look at AI-driven email responses.
Okay, now, this isn't just about sending out generic automated replies,
I
right?
don't know. It's about AI understanding the context of customer inquiries, crafting personalized, helpful responses.
That's a crucial distinction.
Yeah.
A lot of people are wary of AI feeling impersonal.
Oh, I know. But if it can enhance that personal touch
It changes the game.
completely. Imagine AI analyzing past customer interactions,
Okay.
their purchase history,
Uh-huh.
and tailoring email responses based on that data.
So not only are you saving time,
Right.
but you're also creating a more personalized experience.
For your customers.
It's like having a dedicated assistant for every single customer,
I like that analogy.
making sure their needs are met quickly and efficiently,
Yeah, and that positive customer experience feeds back into the spiral.
of course. Happy customers lead to positive word of mouth,
Yes.
increased brand loyalty, and ultimately greater revenue,
More revenue, which can then be reinvested back into AI development.
fueling even more innovation and improvement.
It's a beautiful cycle.
It is. It's a self-reinforcing cycle. It
Well.
creates that virtuous loop of growth and progress.
You got it.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Oh,
But let's zoom in on retail.
okay.
I know our listener is interested in that.
Me too.
How can AI help create those unique customer experiences that set a retail business apart?
You know, our business coach has some really insightful thoughts on this.
Yeah. What does he say?
He argues that the old retail model,
Okay.
walking into a store, buying something, and walking out,
Yeah.
it's fading away.
Why?
Customers want more. These days, they're craving personalized, engaging experiences.
So it's not just about having the right products on the shelves anymore.
No, it's about the entire experience.
It's got to resonate with customers.
on a deeper level.
And AI can help deliver that.
It can personalize every touch point.
Every touch point.
Think about it. Personalized recommendations
Okay.
based on past purchases and browsing history.
Makes sense.
Targeted promotions that cater to individual preferences. Even virtual assistants that provide real-time style advice.
It's like having a personal shopper at your fingertips.
Right, guiding you towards the products and services you actually need.
That's incredible. And this isn't just online, right?
No. AI can also empower retail staff in store.
Okay, how?
Imagine salespeople with tablets
Okay.
that give them instant access to customer profiles,
Oh, wow.
purchase history style preferences.
So instead of feeling like just another transaction,
Uh-huh.
it feels like a personalized consultation.
With a knowledgeable expert.
That's amazing. This level of personalization,
Yeah,
it's a game changer for retailers.
absolutely. It can foster customer loyalty, drive repeat business,
Yeah.
and create a real competitive advantage.
In a crowded marketplace.
You got it.
Okay, I'm convinced AI can create those quick wins and set that spiraling upward effect in motion.
I knew you'd come around.
But what about the long game?
The long game.
How can AI create a sustainable competitive advantage for a business?
That's a great question. It takes us beyond just implementing individual AI solutions. It's about a strategic approach to AI integration.
So it's not about chasing the latest trends.
No.
It's about understanding how AI can support your unique business strategy.
Yes. Align with your overall goals and vision.
I like it.
Yeah.
Our coach uses a phrase that captures this perfectly.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Record your best, train the rest, and they'll all become your best.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to capture and codify that knowledge, the expertise, the best practices within your organization.
Exactly. Like having your top performers constantly training the entire team.
Even when they're not physically present.
That's the power of AI.
So AI can analyze those actions,
Right.
identify patterns of success, and then use that data to train others,
It's like a virtual mentor.
guiding everyone towards peak performance.
That's a great way to put it.
This is where AI goes beyond automation.
Yeah.
It's about using data and insights to drive continuous learning and improvement.
Across the entire organization.
That's what creates a lasting competitive advantage,
Absolutely. It's about creating a culture of learning.
where everyone is empowered to grow and develop their skills.
And AI can be a powerful catalyst for that kind of transformation.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from spiraling upward to practical examples of AI in action.
I know, right?
What are some key takeaways for our listener?
Well, I think the most important one is that AI is not a magic bullet,
Right. It's a tool.
a powerful tool, but it needs to be used strategically and thoughtfully.
So it's about understanding the unique strengths of AI
Yes.
and how to leverage those strengths to achieve your specific business goals.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's about finding those quick wins
Right.
that demonstrate the value
But also thinking long term.
and developing that strategic approach.
That aligns with your overall vision.
And let's not forget the human element,
Oh, absolutely. AI is most effective when it augments human capabilities.
not replaces them.
Right. It's about partnership
Humans and AI working together.
to unlock a whole new level of potential.
That's a powerful message, one that I think will resonate with our listener
I hope so.
as they embark on their own AI journey.
It's an exciting journey.
It is. But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I know there's one more area we need to explore:
What's that?
getting started.
Ah, yes, the first step. Where does our listener even begin?
That's what we'll tackle in the final part of our deep dive
We'll provide concrete steps and practical advice.
on how to start integrating AI into your business today.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a great place to pick up.
Let's do it.
We'll be back in a moment to continue our deep dive. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've laid the groundwork, we've explored those quick wins.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get practical.
Right. How to actually start.
Where does our listener begin their AI journey?
You know, it's easier than you might think.
Really?
Yeah, our coach actually encourages a playful approach at first.
Playful.
He says, go spend an hour just playing around with the tools, pick one, and just dive into it for 20 minutes. You'll get the bug.
That's interesting. So it's not about hiring a team of data scientists on day one.
No, not at all.
It's about getting hands-on.
Exactly. Familiarizing yourself with what's out there.
Okay. That's much less intimidating.
It is. And there's a method to this playfulness.
Okay, I like it.
He suggests brainstorming a list.
A list of what?
30 to 100 tasks or processes that could potentially be automated or enhanced with AI.
That's a lot. It seems like almost any business process could be on that list.
Exactly. That's the point.
So it's about challenging your assumptions,
Right.
looking at your operations with a fresh perspective.
What are the things that eat up your time? Where do you see those repetitive patterns?
Those are prime candidates for AI exploration.
Exactly.
So if I'm constantly copying and pasting data between spreadsheets or scheduling meetings back and forth,
yeah,
or even responding to the same customer inquiries over and over,
those are all great examples.
could all be opportunities to bring in AI.
Absolutely. And don't limit yourself to just the tedious tasks. Think about where AI could augment your team's decision-making
Uh-huh.
or enhance your customer's experience.
Okay, so it's not just about automating away the boring stuff.
No.
It's about using AI to elevate every aspect of our business.
That's the goal.
That's a much more inspiring way to think about it.
It is. So
Yeah.
once you have that list of potential AI opportunities, it's time to prioritize.
Prioritize how?
Our coach suggests focusing on those quick wins again.
Right? Projects that are impactful,
Yeah,
but also relatively easy to implement.
that's the sweet spot.
It's about building momentum,
Right.
demonstrating the value of AI.
To your team, to your stakeholders.
Any tips for identifying those low-hanging fruit?
Think about areas where you already have good data.
Data.
AI thrives on data.
Okay.
If you have clean, organized data sets, you're already ahead of the game.
So if I'm a retailer with detailed customer purchase history,
Yeah.
that would be a good place to start.
It would. You could explore personalized recommendations or targeted marketing campaigns.
Makes sense. Or if you're a manufacturer with sensor data from your production line,
Oh, that's a great one.
you could use AI to predict equipment failures,
Absolutely.
optimize maintenance schedules.
It's all about aligning your AI projects with your existing data assets.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
And
It's about leveraging what you already have
to create those early wins.
to get the ball rolling.
Exactly. But what about those bigger, more ambitious AI projects?
The ones that might take longer,
Yeah,
but have the potential to really transform a business.
those are exciting too.
They are.
But it's crucial to approach them strategically.
Strategically how?
Remember, AI is a tool,
Okay.
not a solution in itself.
Got it.
It's about understanding your business goals
Right.
and then figuring out how AI can help you achieve them.
So if my goal is to increase customer retention, I wouldn't just jump into implementing a chatbot.
I wouldn't?
I would need to understand why customers are leaving in the first place,
Right. What are those factors that drive churn?
and then explore how AI could address those specific challenges,
You nailed it. It's about starting with the problem.
not the technology.
Exactly. And speaking of long-term success, how do you make sure your AI implementation is sustainable?
That's a good question.
That's where continuous learning comes in.
Continuous learning.
AI isn't a one-time thing.
Right.
It's a journey,
Of what?
ongoing experimentation, iteration, and improvement.
So it's not about setting it and forgetting it.
No.
You're constantly monitoring,
Yeah,
tweaking, adapting your AI system.
to make sure they're delivering those results.
And that's where that AI committee comes in.
They're your champions, remember?
Right. They can track performance,
Yeah.
identify areas for improvement,
Uh-huh.
even explore new AI tools.
As they emerge
It's about building a culture of AI,
within your organization.
a culture where people are curious,
Engage
constantly seeking ways to leverage AI.
to create a better future.
I love that. And remember, AI is not just about automation.
It's about augmentation.
It's about empowering your team,
To be more creative, more strategic.
more human.
Beautifully said. It's not about replacing humans
It's about amplifying our potential
and creating a future where humans and AI work together.
to achieve extraordinary things.
I think that's a great takeaway.
It is. This has been an incredible deep dive into AI.
I've enjoyed it.
We've explored the concepts, the strategies, the potential of this amazing technology.
We've only scratched the surface.
But we've given our listeners a great starting point.
I think so.
And remember,
yeah,
the future is not something that happens to us.
we create it.
So let's embrace the power of AI
Let's do it.
and build a future that we can all be proud of.
There.
Until next time.